𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 is one of the top immigration law firms in the USA. 100 officers, including law clerks and case managers, work in different departments under the supervision of attorney 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 and other associate attorneys in the United States. The success rate of 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 is over 99% in fulfilling the dream of people from other parts of the world. Family-based, employment-based, asylum, and green card-related services are available under one umbrella in 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲. In addition, this law firm is one of the best in the United States for obtaining services related to NIW, writ of mandamus, and student visas. The headquarters of 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 is in Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. We have a branch office in Atlanta, Georgia, to reach the services easily of 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 to everyone living in Georgia. Besides, we have a country office in Bangladesh. The contact address and phone number are shown for any immigration-related services. You can also email info@rawjalaw.com. 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲 is your safe address for assistance and advice regarding immigration to America.
Hello everyone, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the weekly Sunday live session of Attorney Raju Mahajan and Associates. This is the live session where we have a very rigorous discussion regarding any particular topic, and then we move on to a very productive Q&A session where we attempt to answer all of your questions regarding U.S. immigration policies. For today as well, my special guest is Mr. Raju Mahajan, the founder of this company and, of course, the principal attorney. Mr. Mahajan?
Thank you very much, Isabella, for inviting me. Thank you very much for those who are watching this show at this moment and who will watch in future in our YouTube and Facebook. I welcome all of you to our show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahajan, for being here with us today. We look forward to the rigorous session that we are going to have. For today, everyone, our topic of discussion is the H-1B visa. The H-1B visa is a temporary work visa that allows U.S. employers to hire highly qualified workers for specialty jobs. It is sometimes also referred to as person in specialty occupation visa. And I'm sure that a lot of you have lots of interesting questions to ask regarding this topic. Please save it for later. Before that, let us hear what Mr. Mahajan has to say about the H-1B visa.
Thank you very much. And Isabella, can you please show the first slide? Thank you very much. So we will have a detailed discussion about H-1B, and today is the part one. Today we will talk about like the very basic overview of H-1B, what are the main categories, and also some important things. And in our next video, not today, in another day, we will talk about how to continue H-1B visa, how to renew H-1B visa even after 6 years. A lot of people, they need even after 6 years. So we'll talk about those in another day. So today we will only focus on like a basic understanding of H-1B visa. Isabella, can you please go to the next step? Next page. Yeah, thank you. So today we will talk about four major things about H-1B. The first one is H-1B for the for-profit corporation. So those who know about H-1B, that in American, H-1B visa is broadly categorized in two different categories. Number one, H-1B for for-profit corporations and H-1B for non-profit corporations. So for for-profit corporations, every year U.S. government issues only 85,000 visa, and usually every year like a 200,000, 300,000, and sometimes even more application is submitted to get these 85,000 visas. That's why there's a lottery system. And only lucky winners in that lottery system will be able to apply for H-1B visa and get H-1B visa. So every year in the beginning of March, usually it's like a 17 days, 18 days, 20 days, from March 1 to let's say March 20, there's a application period for this lottery. And around end of March and beginning of April, USCIS do this, draw this lottery, and they declare the winners. So they initially identify 85,000 winners, and they notify them through email and physical mail that, hey, congratulations, you have win the lottery for H-1B visa. And if they do not find qualified 85,000 workers, then they will do another lottery around end of the session. So initially the lottery is from March 1 to March 17. So this year is March 1 to March 17. So this is the period where people can actually apply for H-1B visa. And a lot of people, they ask me question, can I apply by myself? The answer is no, you cannot apply by yourself. You have to apply through an employer. A US employer must apply for you. A candidate cannot apply by himself or herself. So as I said, for for-profit corporation, there's a lottery, there's a 85,000 quota, and the lottery is usually in the March. Once you win the lottery, then you go to the second step, which is form I-129. I-129 is a little complex form. I'm not going that detail. So you need to submit, fill up the I-129 form, submit it to USCIS, and get it approved. Those who are applying from a foreign country like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, or other countries, even when your I-129 form is approved, that doesn't mean you can come to America automatically. You need to apply for a non-immigrant H-1B visa in your local US embassy. So those who are already in America, you have two steps: first lottery and then I-129. Those who are living in a foreign country, you have three steps: first lottery, then I-129, and then non-immigrant visa application, which is called DS-160. So this is the system for for-profit corporation. Let me talk about non-profit corporations. For non-profit corporations, there is no quota. That's why there is no lottery. Companies can directly apply for you at any time in the year, and they can get it approved anytime in the year. However, not all non-profit corporations are eligible for these cap exempt H-1B applications. There are only two kinds of non-profit organizations. They can use this great tool, great benefit. Number one, research organizations. Those non-profit organizations who do research can only get benefit from this cap exempt H-1B application. Also, if there is any non-profit organizations who are affiliated with a university, they can also get benefit of this non-exempt H-1B application. So remember these two things: number one, research organization; number two, non-profit organizations affiliated with a university. They can only get benefit from this cap exempt. And this is a great tool. A lot of students, a lot of researchers, they like this thing. Next topic is concurrent H-1B. So a lot of people, they don't know about this thing. This is a very good opportunity for those who already have a H-1B visa approved. So let's say you are working for a corporation named ABC Corporation under H-1B visa, and you have a similar kind of job from another corporation, let's say XYZ Corporation, and you can apply for another H-1B application under XYZ Corporation. It should be a concurrent H-1B. So you can actually do two jobs at the same time. Sorry, I have a little cough. So you can actually do two jobs parallelly within the same scope. If both of the jobs are within the same scope of your education, then you can do it. Usually people do like the first H-1B is a full-time job and the second one is a part-time job. They can do that, and it is called concurrent H-1B. The last topic I want to discuss, let me drink a little bit. I have a cough. Sorry about that. So the last topic is H-1B transfer. So let's say you're working for a corporation named ABC Corporation, and either you're going to leave this job or you're getting fired or something. You can transfer your H-1B to another corporation within 60 days. If you cannot transfer within 60 days, then your H-1B will be void. Your H-1B will be canceled. You have to transfer within 60 days of leaving a previous job. Oh, I'm extremely sorry for this cough. So this is like a short description in a short presentation on H-1B. Next week, we will talk about part 2 of H-1B application. And right now, we're going for a regular question answer about H-1B or any other topic.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahajan, for this wonderful presentation. Within a very short amount of time, you have managed to cover a huge variety of topics. I think that was a very enlightening presentation for me and, of course, our audience. Now, everybody, we will be moving on to the Q&A session. Already, we have one question from Mr. Omar Sadat. Mr. Omar Sadat says, "Hi, good morning. Without any work timing contradictions and conflicts of interest between two companies, can I continue two IT jobs at two companies? One is under OPT EAD, another one will be H-1B sponsored if I am selected in lottery." Mr. Mahajan, what do you say about this?
No, you cannot keep two jobs, one in OPT, one in H-1B, because those are two very different visa categories. you can have two jobs within H1B, as I said, in concurrent H1B. So one job would be main H1B job, another one would be concurrent H1B job, but both of them must be H1B job. Not one cannot be OPT job, another one cannot be a H1B job. You cannot do that. Let me, I'm getting calls. Let me take this call and then I'll get back to the next question.
Of course, Mr. Mahajan. Mr. Omar Sadat, I hope that answered your question.
Hello?
Please leave your message for 80.
Oh, he's not picking. So yeah, we can go back to. Actually, let me try again, if we can reach him. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Hold on. I cannot hear you good. Yeah. Can you hear me? I can hear you, but very low voice. Let me call you back after like 5-10 minutes. Let me take some question and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Isabella. I can hear him like very low, so yeah, we'll call him back later. We can go to the next questions.
Yes, of course, Mr. Mahajan. Mr. Omar Sadat says, thank you so much. That is all the question that we have for today.
We don't have any question on the live live screen.
We do not have any more questions. I think the presentation itself was very satisfactory. Okay. So nobody has any questions.
Okay, so let me call him again and see.
Of course.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's going to like voice message. All right. So if there is no other question, we will end our discussion here, and in our next week we will discuss more about like some other topic, and we'll answer people's questions. So it was nice show.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Mahajan, for your time, and thank you everyone else for your questions, for your interests. And we are going to tune back in next week at the same time for the part 2 of H1B visa discussion. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.
𝗟𝗏 Law is one of the top immigration law firms in the USA. 100 officers, including law clerks and case managers, work in different departments under the supervision of attorney Raju Mahajan and other associate attorneys in the United States. The success rate of 𝗟𝗏 Law is over 99% in fulfilling the dream of people from other parts of the world. Family-based, employment-based, asylum, and green card-related services are available under one umbrella in 𝗟𝗏 Law. In addition, this law firm is one of the best in the United States for obtaining services related to NIW, writ of mandamus, and student visas. The headquarters of 𝗟𝗏 Law is in Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. We have a branch office in Atlanta, Georgia, to reach the services easily of 𝗟𝗏 Law to everyone living in Georgia. Besides, we have a country office in Bangladesh. The contact address and phone number are shown for any immigration-related services. You can also email info@rawjlaw.com. 𝗟𝗏 Law is your safe address for assistance and advice regarding immigration to America.